So in talking about MFA, we have talked about how there are some attacks that can bypass MFA, and so it's not fail-proof. It is a great bar to keep people out. But just to kind of show how trivial it is to be able to bypass MFA, we're going to do a quick demo where we look at a tool called EvilGinx, and there's a lot of documentation online on how to set this up and how to use it. So we're not going to go into that part. That's beyond the scope of this demo. We're just going to go through what it would look like as an attacker sending a phishing link to someone and capturing their login credentials and their session information using EvilGinx. So EvilGinx is set up on a Linux box that I have spun up in the cloud, and so we're just going to SSH into that guy from my computer. Oop, and it helps if I don't typo. Okay, so now you can see our command line has changed over to a Linux command line. And we're going to go over to the EvilGinx directory. And we're going to launch it. Okay, and you can see here that there's already, it's called a fishlet for Microsoft 365. And a fishlet is just a phishing template. And this one has been set up for Microsoft 365. Under hostname, this is the domain name that we have. It's pleasedon't.click. It's a domain name that I have, and we've set it up to be the recipient of these phishing attacks. And so it's also given me a customized suffix that goes after it for this specific campaign. So we can have multiple phishing templates from the same domain name with just different addresses. So what we're going to do now is look at what happens when the person receives it. So right now I've got this Microsoft 365 tenant set up. You can see this is the real legitimate Microsoft 365 login page for it. It's login.microsoftonline.com. And we're going to take this link that is login.pleasepleasedon't.click and then gzvm blah blah blah. And when it launches, we see some action happen over here in EvilGinx, and then we start to get a Microsoft sign-in page. And it takes it a second. And so what's happening right now is we are getting this actual Microsoft login page, but it's going through please, please don't click on our EvilGinx box over here. And so I've got global admin credentials for an account in this domain. And so we're just going to log in as global admin. I'm guessing I typoed again. Let's see. There we go. And you can see when we did that, it brought up the actual domain specific landing page. So it looks just like our legitimate landing page at Microsoft Online, except this one is at pleasepleasedon't.click. And if I grab our password for this guy, which is a nice like 20-character password with symbols, uppercase, lowercase, numbers, all that good stuff, and it's not going to matter. So sign in. I'm going to get a two-factor request, so my phone just dinged, and I'm going to enter in that 66. Do my Face ID. Now it's signed in. And we see this action still going on over here in EvilGinx. And now I'm logged into Microsoft. But I'm going through this man in the middle, this please, please don't.click. So everything looks like my Microsoft account. If I click on Outlook, it's going to take me to my Outlook mailbox. Well, after I put in my password again. Oh, maybe two-factor again. But you get the idea that it is going to my actual account. So everything on the user end is looking legitimate. All right, so now I'm going to come over to EvilGinx, and I'm going to go to see what my sessions are. All right, and I've got this session 14. global admin at my domain. There's the password, and it says that my token has been captured. And so I'm going to go sessions 14, and it's going to give me the cookie for that session. And I'll take that cookie, and I'll copy it. All right, and now what we'll do is we'll see this from the perspective of an attacker. And so I'm going to go ahead and close out this browser that we're in on a different computer, and I'm just going to open up a new and private window. So now if I go to, let's say, portal.office.com, it shouldn't be logged in as anyone. If it is, we'll log out. Nope. So nobody there. Nobody's logged in. So now we're going to open a Chrome or Edge extension called Cookie Editor, and we're going to import this cookie. And now we go to portal.office.com. We are logged in as my global admin account. So we're on a different computer, different browser, and able to access everything in this user's account without going through MFA or even their password. And that's basically it. So for the life of this cookie, we can log in as this person from pretty much anywhere. So that's, in short, what it looks like to bypass MFA with EvilGinx.